Hi and welcome back to the Rideshare Buddy YouTube channel. My name's Kevin and today is Saturday the 28th. I'm back at work. I've got my phone back. Yippee, it's on charge at the moment. But I got that back yesterday. I was going to do this vlog yesterday when I had a Heathrow back to back. But it was a real pain of a day. So much traffic going out. It was a Route to Heathrow T5. And that took so long because of there was an obstruction on the bridge, the Severn Bridge, at the roadworks, and we're stuck in traffic for an hour, and there was also traffic. So really long trip out. I then had a 3-hour wait, which turned into a 4-hour wait because of a plane delay, which was from Heathrow T4 back to Workday in Cardiff. So overall the day turned into something like a 14-hour day, and I just didn't feel like doing any editing or cutting or anything like that, so I've not done that. I've got rid of those. I mean, even though it was a 14-hour day, it was £325 plus tips. So from the hourly rate point of view, it was worth doing. It wasn't a disaster of a day. I think with the tips, it was something like 335. So you divide that by 14, and you're still well over £20 an hour. So I wasn't too concerned about the money aspect. It was just a very long day. So today I'm on a Bristol back-to-back. Just wait for this glare to go. So as I was saying, today is a Bristol back-to-back, picking up at 1:30 in Penarth, going to Bristol Airport. That should take me up to about 2:30, and then at 3:30 I've got a plane landing, and I'm picking up for a local Bristol drop-off down at Portishead, I think it is, paying £40. So I don't mind doing that. Short day after yesterday's horrendous day, so it should push over 110, 115, something like that. Yeah, about 110. So that's today. I might pop in and do a bit of Ubering. May not, probably not. We'll see how it goes. But the one thing I noticed is that temperatures are dropping. Yesterday was fairly cold, and that really impacted my energy efficiency on the car. My miles per kilowatt hour went down to 3.5 as opposed to about 4. And also rate of charging. I charged about Ionity up to 90%, and most of the time it was hovering around the 68 to 70 kilowatt hours. Occasionally went up to 90 and 120. But most of the time it was way down at 70. It was not good. But the temperature was about 9. So I think I'm now going to start seeing the impact of colder weather on the range. And I may actually stop doing Heathrows and just patch around Bristol airports and Cardiff airports. I'm not sure I say that because I charged up to 90% at Tesla at Heathrow Airport. Coming back to Workday in Cardiff and then back home, I would expect to have at least 120 miles left in range, and I was down to 62 miles. Showed 25% battery. So 25% battery, 62 miles gives me 240 mile range in cooler weather. Not particularly cold. It's about 9 to 10. Went up to about 12 degrees yesterday. So definitely on the chilly side, but nothing like winter coldness. And my range dropped to 250 miles. We'll see what happens now as we head into autumn and the colder weather as to how the EV lasts. Well, let's head off to Ionity at Mega and 90% charge for today. I have to admit, I've started using Ionity now rather than the Tesla at Celtic Manor. It's getting harder and harder to get space at Celtic Manor, and Ionity is still pretty much okay. Although yesterday was 4 of the 6 chargers were full when I got there. One of the chargers not working, and I got another charger, a 5th charger. So I did get on okay yesterday. But it is getting harder and harder to find a free spot. Or for this car, 2 free spots at the Tesla at Celtic Manor. So Mega is my main spot now for filling up. And hopefully Ionity will pull a figure out and get all of these proposed charging stations and charging hubs full and operational quickly. Even though Tesla is not my main charging location now, I am still keeping my Tesla membership for topping up when I go to Heathrow Airport, and also for that Carmarthen place to charge up at. I think once the Swansea Ionity opens, I'll cancel my Tesla membership because I won't need it once that's Swansea, especially if they're going to open one up at Clonelly Crosshands and also Haverfordwest. I won't need that Carmarthen. But the thing is, as I'm not using the Celtic Manor anymore, because you just can't get the space, Tesla is not such a big part of my charging regime anymore. Ionity is the one I really need to keep a hold of. Right, it's not quite as cold as yesterday. Yesterday I think it was about 9 degrees, but we're still only pulling in 66 kilowatts. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm the 4th car on. One's still not charging. Is out of order, but we're still only pulling in 60, which is not great really. I would hope for more than that. But look at that, 3.6 miles. That's gone up 5.1 of mile kilowatt per hour. It really did hurt me, that temperature did yesterday regarding the range. I'm going to have to see what happens as the river gets colder. I do have a Gatwick booked in, just purely because I want to try a Gatwick. And I think that's next week. I'm not too sure. It's fairly soon now. But whether or not I can afford to keep up with Heathrow Airport if I'm getting a really low rate of mileage, I don't know. We'll have to wait to see. We'll see how it goes as the temperature falls. At the moment it's saying 36 minutes up to 90%, 28 minutes to 80%, so substantially slower than a normal Ionity charge. Whether that's down to the temperature or not, I don't know. 15 degrees, it should be faster than that. 15 degrees, I should imagine. Maybe it's just a slow charge at the moment. That's alright, got plenty of time before I need to get down to Penarth, so we'll sit it out. And I've got some new cushions to add. I bought some headrest neck cushions from AliExpress to add to my customisation of the car and the comfort levels. I will do a video on all of the things I bought for the car because it's getting on a bit now. The next thing I'm looking at is some nice carpets, floor mats. If I can find something blue or a lighter colour than the black I've got at the moment, it would be quite nice. Well, there's only 2 of us here now on the chargers, and we're still running at 68 kilowatt charging. So I have to take that into account because that's doubling my charging times over normal. Well, more than doubling. Yeah, It's one of those things you have to put up with, I suppose. Let's do the stats for that. 19 minutes, 53 seconds, £18.47, and about 40% charge, 90% charge, 258 miles.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go. And there's no one to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'll be here forever, waiting for your call. Lovers come, lovers go, and their hearts seem to change, but mine's still the same. 'Cause I still love them all, and my heart's not to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'm fixed in a framework that is moving beyond my control. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'll be here forever, waiting for your call.
So I've just dropped off at Bristol Airport, smooth run all the way through, got a £10 tip, very nice. So I've just spent it over at Lye Cross Farm Shop. Had a really nice pork pie. I normally buy one of their pies from here, £4.50, not cheap for an individual pie, but absolutely packed full, and you can't beat their beef bouillon pies, or beef and mushroom pies. Tremendous. Well worth every penny of that £4.50. But they didn't have any today, so I had a handcrafted pork pie, very nice, with a cup of coffee. So I'm just trying to work out what the time is. I've got 40 minutes till the plane lands, and then I'll go and meet them in the airport 30 minutes after. So I'm planning on getting to the airport at about 5 o'clock. So people say, do I get bored waiting around in between flights? And the answer to that is no, even on long distances, or long crossovers like yesterday, which was almost 3.5-4 hours crossover. Don't get bored at all. For the first hour, I've got my sleep goggles, blackout goggles. I can sleep anywhere. Seat goes back. I spend at least an hour kipping. And then, what I normally have, I've got my tablet, computer and keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard. They're joined together on the lap, plenty of space to do some work. I have a couple of drop shipping sites, so I can normally have time just to add a few more items onto the site, process the orders. Don't take long, half an hour, if that, and that's done. Well, at the moment, I'm using this quite a lot because I'm putting together my tours. Then I got my tour guide badge. I'm putting together a range of different tours, and once I've done that, I'll upload it to all of the tour websites, such as getatour.com and stuff like that. So I can do that in the car, in between the jobs. Plenty of time for playing about. Really handy. Small tablets with a Bluetooth keyboard. So the other thing that I'm doing at the moment with a couple of friends is we playing the £10 a day share game. So we got a Trading 212 web app, which is a great little app for trading in shares. We've opened up some ISA's stock accounts, and we started on Wednesday, and the game is to invest £10 a day for 30 days. That's 6 weeks, 5 days a week. The stock market's only open Monday to Friday, and we should have £300 invested, and it's whoever makes the most money over the 30 days is a winner. So my 3 stocks at the moment, I bought Greencoat, UK, Wind Power. I think Wind Power is going to go well. I've got some National Grid, and I got Tesla. That Tesla stock, when I first bought it, was actually Uber stock, but I lost. It went down 3.12% on the first day that I had Uber, so I sold it and I bought Tesla, and Tesla's brought most of it back. I can't make money on Uber as a driver or as a stockholder. There you go, shareholder. So there you go. But that's a nice little game that we're playing at the moment. Right, so while I wait for this trip down to Bristol Airport, let's see what we've got tomorrow. This is today. I've done that early one. Then this one, 4 o'clock, it's actually 4:30 and the plane's just landed. So I'll go to the terminal about 10 to 5. Tomorrow I've got a Swansea, and that's going to Bristol Airport, pick up at 12. So I should be there for about 2:30. And then at 3 o'clock, I've got a plane landing, Bristol Airport, go to Cardiff. So that's a nice little round one. That'll be another short day tomorrow. Then on Monday, I've got a Barry pickup at 11, go to Heathrow T4. Then I need to be at Bristol Airport on the way back at 5:20 for a trip down to Cardiff. And that's it. Then until Friday. I'm having Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday off. I am sort of trying to get back down to 3 or 4 days a week. It really did get a little bit stupid, which is when the wife stepped in and said, hold on a minute, stop. You can't be doing this now. So she stepped in and stopped me. But I've got a couple of I've got some back-to-backs coming up. So it's well worth doing back-to-backs airports. It's when you've only got one way, you have to run all the way back empty. That's when it doesn't really pay. Well, it does pay, but you know, you're not hitting those good earnings. It's a back-to-back that gets you the good earnings. So I've got a couple of good days coming up, and I am winding down back to 3 or 4 days a week working.
Gone before I realized I was out of my way. We sit and talk, I see your I share my mind with no censorship. Hang it all out to dry. The teardrops hanging from your upper lip, clinging on, afraid to fly. And I wait for the night when I will hold you tight. Anybody in this state of mind, well, let it be, move along. A righteous heart from a darkened mind, spill it out in a song. And I wait for the night when I will hold you tight.
Right, that's it. End of another day. Hope you enjoyed the video. I've got 260 miles, well, 250 miles in the battery. My job tomorrow, all round, should be about 200, 195 to 200, so I should be okay for tomorrow. So that's it. Thanks for watching. You now know that in between my back-to-back airport jobs, I've got plenty to do. I've got my tablet and keyboard with me to work on various things. And it's been an interesting few experiences on the trip out to Bristol Airport today with the e-scooter on the motorway, and also landing on motorway crash up on the bridge. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care, God bless, and make that profit.